Hello and welcome. Thanks once again for tuning in, and today I'm really excited to do another mini PC review. This time it's a release from Beelink, and they call it the Beelink S1, and boy does it look powerful. So after this short message, I'll start with the unboxing, so stay tuned, we have more in a minute. Come and be part of the big Harvest Party promotion currently running on GetYourBest.com, with discounts of up to 80% when you purchase using PayPal. Take advantage of limited flash sales, and be sure to visit the coupon party page with coupons of up to 20% on selected items, and more fun ways to enjoy some great bargains. The clock is ticking, and you are invited. Go to GetYourBest.com and join the party. See the link in the description area for more information. So I'm back, and let me start with the unboxing. The Beelink S1 comes in this blue box with a pattern that signals that there's an Intel CPU inside. The box is well labeled, showing off the many features of this device. If we look to the side, here we have some specifications alongside a scan code. If we look at the specs, it shows that the model is the S1, it shows its dimensions. The CPU is the powerful Intel N3450, running up to 2.2 GHz on 2 MB of cache. The GPU is the Intel HD Graphics 500, with a max resolution of 4096 by 2160 pixels. It comes with 8 GB of DDR3 RAM, and 64 GB of internal storage. You have hard disk expansion via SATA 2.5-inch connection, and you have expandable storage via M2 SSD slot. It has Ethernet LAN speed of up to 1000 megabits per second, and it comes with support for 802.11ac dual-band Wi-Fi and Bluetooth 4.0. And a last piece of information here is the DC power adapter of 12 volts 1.5 amps. If we turn to the other side, it shows that this PC has dual display or shared display feature. So I'll now unpack the contents of the box. In the box, you have the Beelink S1 unit itself. You get two HDMI cables, a short one and a long one. A 12 volts 1.5 amps DC power adapter. A bracket for mounting the device to the back of your TV. And a user operations guide. Let's examine the PC. To the back, you have one HDMI port, one VGA port, one RJ45 Ethernet LAN port, two USB 2.0 ports, one headphone jack, a reset pinhole button, and a DC power input. On the both sides, there are only ventilation holes. To the front, you have two USB 3.0 ports, one USB Type-C, one micro SD card slot, a pinhole microphone, a power LED light, and a power button. To the top, you have the Beelink branding over a glossy surface. And to the bottom, you have a compartment for installing one 2.5 inches SATA hard drive. On the inside, you have an M2 slot. So I'll now connect this to my TV, and when I return I'll continue. So I've successfully connected the PC, and as I turn on the power, it displays a Beelink startup logo, then you're taken through a set of Windows first time startup setting, after which you are taken to the Windows 10 homepage screen. First let's take a look at its system and hardware information. I'm using apps from the Windows App Store, similar to the ones I use from the Google Play Store when reviewing TV boxes. Under System Information, it shows that the manufacturer is AZW, and the product name is the S1. Below it shows the total internal storage and the remaining storage after the Windows installation. Under CPU information, it shows that the CPU is the 64-bit quad-core Intel Celeron N3450, codename Apollo Lake, running at 1.1 GHz. This is a bit of a contradiction, because the box clearly states that the CPU runs at 2.2 GHz, so I'm not sure what's happening there. If I open Windows System Information, it shows that the Beelink S1 comes with 8 GB of RAM, and it only has 6 GB remaining. Under Display, it shows that the GPU is the Intel HD Graphics, which is actually the Intel HD Graphics 500, and for some reason it's not showing that information in this section. Under Network, if you scroll down you will see that the device comes with dual-band 2.4 plus 5.8 GHz Wi-Fi, and it has Bluetooth capability. Under Windows, it shows that the operating system is Windows 10, and it also shows that it's the 64-bit version. And that's all for system and hardware information. And now we have the results of the various benchmarks. First, I have the results of the memory and internal storage read and write speeds. The Beelink S1 has a RAM copy speed of 7,626 megabytes per second. And the internal storage has a read speed of 153 megabytes per second, and a write speed of 51. I now have the results from the Wi-Fi speed test. The results show that on the 5.8 GHz Wi-Fi band, it was able to reach almost the maximum of my internet package of 30 megabytes, and on the 2.4 GHz band, it fell just a bit short, clocking around 19 megabytes on each try. However, much higher speeds can be achieved when applied on a faster internet network. I now have the results of the Antutu benchmark. After the series of system and hardware performance tests were completed, the Beelink S1 got an Antutu score of 112,067. In comparison to TV boxes which scores around 77,000 on high-end boxes, this PC surpasses any of the Antutu scores I've seen on any Android TV box. And now for the results of the Geekbench 4 CPU benchmark. The app carries out a series of timed tasks, and upon completion, a score is attributed based on how long it takes the device to complete each task. In the end, the Beelink S1 got a Geekbench 4 score of 1,406 single-core and 4,128 multi-core. My final benchmark is the Ice Storm Extreme GPU benchmark, part of the 3D Mark Gamers Bench series of graphics tests. I decided to go with the Ice Storm Extreme benchmark, even though a higher benchmark was recommended by the application, just so that you can make an easy comparison with other Android boxes I normally review. In the end, the Beelink S1 got an Ice Storm Extreme score of 14,185. Again, in comparison to other TV boxes, this score is extremely higher than what we are used to seeing, which is a score of around 9,000 on high-end boxes for the most. And that's it for the benchmarks. And now on to the exciting part. With a mini PC that carries such great scores, it's all got to count for something, and that would be a great user experience and hardware performance. So I've installed some essential software, some streaming applications, and some games. So let's start with the essential software. The Beelink S1 is a full-fledged Windows 10 mini PC, so I installed Office 2016, and as you can see you have Office tools like Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, making this mini PC ideal for small office and media room presentations. You can also install your favorite file compression software like WinZip or WinRAR, and install virus protection software of your liking. If you are into music entertainment, You can install Virtual DJ and bring the whole house down. The Skype application is standard now on all Windows operating systems, and it works perfectly. And I will now play my usual list of 4K video samples to test the PC's 4K video playback capability. I tried to play the higher bitrate samples via my flash drive and I encountered some read speed problems, so I installed a 250GB SATA drive into the below compartment, and uploaded the video samples. I also discovered that I got the best playback experience using the native Windows Media Player, when compared to the other players including the Kodi player. So let's take in some 4K video playback. As you can see, the Beelink S1 played all of the 4K video samples, Even the 4K jellyfish video at 400 megabits per second bitrate, that's a bit difficult to play on other boxes. And for my final demonstration, I'm running some games, some similar on the Google Play Store that is also featured on the Windows Store. Please note, the games I'm about to feature contains fighting and blood, so parental discretion is advised. And now let's take in some mini PC gaming action.
Got him!
Well, the games ran smoothly on this device, and the graphics was of a high quality. Keep in mind that this is not a full-fledged gaming PC, and you should stick to more lower graphics games like some of the ones found on the Windows Store, which are usually between 1 and 3 gigabytes in size. Games between 20 to 30 gigabytes will have some challenges on this PC. So in summary, this is just a wonderful product by Beelink, and I really enjoyed doing this review, and I almost felt like I was on a full-sized desktop PC. If I had to be critical of this device, I would say that Beelink should have included a wireless air mouse in this package. Also, accessing the M2 slot was a bit tricky, as I had difficulty popping open the sides of the box after removing the 4 screws hidden under the rubber legs. The trick is to push a flathead screwdriver into the locked hole at the back of the box, and push in a downwards motion and it will open easily. So this brings to an end my review of the Beelink S1 Intel Mini PC. If you are interested in this amazing device, use the link provided in the description area below this video. This also supports me in maintaining this channel and my website, and allows me to continue delivering more TV boxes and mini PC reviews. Thanks for watching, and remember to like this video if you found it informative, and also remember to check out the Big Harvest Party promotion currently running on GetBest.com. And finally, don't forget to share this video and subscribe to this channel for more TV box top reviews.